Hello, welcome to the weather update. It's almost 9:30. The rain is moving on out of here. We had some showers, nothing really terrible, nothing really torrential. Just a few showers here and there. It wasn't constantly raining, but it started around 4 or 5 o'clock. On and off shower activity. You can see the last of them now, right over western Suffolk, moving on out as this low pressure system exits the area. Another look at the radar. You can see there again, it is exiting the area. Let's go look at the satellite image, and we actually had sunshine for the morning, and then the clouds kind of came in, and you'll see the satellite loop. You'll see we start off with sun, and then the clouds kind of came in, thickened, and they brought some rain as we got toward 4 or 5 o'clock at night. Looking at the weather map, weather and hazards map here. Let's go look at some of the observations we've got across the area. And you'll see generally mid-40s, those northeast winds, feeling kind of chilly out there. Islip is 43, north-northeast wind at 17 miles an hour. So let's go look at our highs and lows and rainfall. So we're going to first look at the precipitation amounts that we saw today. We'll just go 6-hour precipitation amounts. It really didn't rain all that much, less than a quarter of an inch of rain. However, you'll see in my video that Mineola still has a lot of flooding, got a lot of big puddles even with such a little amount of rain, only 0.1, less than a quarter of an inch. So really a lot less rain than it really, the storm actually turned out to be not as wet as we thought. We thought it would be more of a soaker, but then as it got to the morning, the models kind of backed off on things a little bit. So let's now go to the high temperatures for the day first, and then the lows. Obviously these highs were when the sun was out, and it did get quite warm. It was above normal, believe it or not. Mid to upper 50s, close to 60 in parts of Nassau County and New Jersey, as well as New York City. But let's look at our lows. And you'll see West Hampton got down to 24, 33 at Islip, 36 in Farmingdale, low 40s in the city, and also pretty chilly in New Jersey as well. And their Pine Barrens getting down to around 30. As well, and some upper 20s north and west as well. So we did get that radiational cooling last night that we thought that we would. I'm going to go to Wonderground here, and we're going to pull up some more precipitation numbers here for you. And you'll see here, it's just not a whole lot of rain here in Mineola. I mean, we're barely a quarter of an inch of rain, 0.12. But wait till you see how much water was on the ground. It's unbelievable, the drainage in Mineola. Looks like they got a little more. Actually, some of these isolated areas here around Brick look like they got close to a half an inch. So it depends where some of the heavier rain set up. There was a band of heavier rain that did move over parts of the Jersey Shore. But other than that, less rain than we expected for sure. Looking at the map, you'll see this low will move away. You see another low moving in on the west coast. There's going to be another storm for the west coast. It's winter storm watches and warnings already up. You see for the mountains, lots of snow, rain for the middle of California. And that low is going to track. Looks like it's going to track into Southern California. So it's going to be another stormy period for California. However, for us, after some little instability tomorrow, we're going to have fair weather for Wednesday and Thursday. It'll get a little cold. We got a high building in. And then as we get toward the end of the week, that high moves offshore, which sets the stage for the next rain event for Saturday. It could be a soaker to start off April. So let's go look at our HRRR model, which we don't really have. We have 19 hours of it in. So you see you get a slight chance of a shower tomorrow, sprinkled, isolated, very widely isolated showers. It won't amount to much. It really won't. So let me go look at we're going to go right to the GFS here and look at the dew points and wind flow here. So our storm moves on. Winds go north. The winds northeasterly to start the morning, becoming northerly. We still have that little bit of moisture in the air, so that's why there'll probably be some clouds and some instability showers. And then we have that dry air build in Wednesday night into Wednesday, which should bring us sunshine. And then you see this secondary front, almost like a polar front. It's going to be much colder air behind this front. You'll see, look at how much lower the dew points are, west to northwest winds. So this is going to be a nice little batch of dry air that should bring us a very nice day on Thursday, although it will be chilly. But that's the way I like it. So it'll only be one day, though, because we're back dealing with southerly winds for your Friday. And that'll bring in the warmer air and set the stage for the next rain event, which could be an LLJ as you see there, looking at that, all that moisture there being advected in. So let's look at our temperatures. And here we are, temperatures. And you'll see tonight a little bit of, you can see a little bit of warmth there, but more or less we're going to be staying in the 40s. Tomorrow it'll be below normal, probably highs only in the upper 40s, maybe close to 50, just because we're going to have a lot of cloud cover. Tomorrow night, things will probably drop into the mid to upper 30s, and then for Wednesday, we'll have highs in the low to mid 50s. But you'll see that cold front coming, so what's going to happen is that cold front moves through. By Thursday morning, we're in the upper 20s, and for Thursday, we may not make it out of the mid to upper 40s, so it'll be much colder on Thursday. But it's very short-lived because, once again, once we get to Friday, here comes the warmth, especially for New Jersey. You're going near 60, though it has Long Island a little bit cooler due to more of a sea breeze off the ocean, probably. But we do get into that warmer air come Saturday. Look at this. With that kind of warmth around, we'll have to watch out for the possibly thunderstorm risk, or maybe even severe thunderstorms with that cold front. But that is quite a few days away. So let's now look at the skies. And we'll go to the RGM for that. So obviously we're going to have the clouds linger for tomorrow. You see plenty of clouds around, maybe a few breaks of sun toward late afternoon. But it is Wednesday that we get rid of the clouds. You'll see here the clouds do dissipate, and we'll have mostly sunny conditions by 9, 10 o'clock. Though there will be clouds building in the afternoon. You'll see some more clouds develop as that cold front gets closer. So more like 2, 3 o'clock, you'll see more of these clouds develop. And then here comes the cold front. The cold front comes through, and the temperatures drop, and we see a much cooler, a very nice sunny day on Thursday. And as we get to Friday, we'll probably have to deal with more high clouds again when the next front comes through. But that's pretty much what it looks like right now. Lastly, let's go to the climates report with iSlip here. Okay, they actually, I didn't know there was a report of some small hail reported with some of these showers, actually. Looking at their Twitter here, receiving some reports of small hail. That's interesting. So this is a look at the radar right here, and I guess if you look at this radar here, you'll see here, this is from earlier, you'll see some of those heavier patches there, so I didn't even know about that. I didn't see any of that here. Let's go to iSlip. Observed, and we'll just go to iSlip here. High at iSlip was 58, normal high is 51. That's 7 degrees above normal. The low is 33. That's 2 degrees below normal. So that makes for an average of 46, which puts us about 3 degrees above normal for the day. So that is going to wrap up this weather update. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.